The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Welcome to the Ablesys webinar. We're on here, and I'll be glad to go over the charts and take a look at the signals. I think you're going to like what you see here, that's for sure. Been a really good start to the week yesterday and today. And especially yesterday was probably one of the best days of the year. It was just great. And another profitable day again today. So good stuff. And let's take a look at the charts. I always like to start off with a stock chart. This is a swing trading chart for those who don't like the day trade and do more of a swing trade for stocks. Great for option traders. And we combine two time frames into one chart. 130 minutes, which is just a little over 2 hours, and a daily. These are two time frames combined into one, added with, of course, our Abletrend algorithms. So what we're looking for is we're just looking for the colors to be the same. I mean, it's that simple. The algorithm does all the calculations for us. We're just looking at the colors. Now the arrows here, that's the daily signal. That's why it comes in once a day, right on the black line, which is the start of every day. So when that's blue, as you can see, this is Neo, by the way. You can see this has been blue for each one of these black line is a day. So for months, this has been it's been on an uptrend. It's been on a Abletrend buy signal on the daily chart. What we're looking for is we're now looking for the first blue bar, and here's the key: the small blue dot on the 130-minute chart. The reason we pick 130 is because there's 390 minutes in a trading day. Well, 130 is exactly 1/3. And we always use a 3-to-1 ratio when we combine the two charts into one. That's why we always use a 1 minute, 3 minute for day trading. So this is the 130 daily. Obviously, you've got the buy signal right there. You've got a buy signal on the 130. You've got nice support underneath it. And you've got the daily buy signal too. So everything is blue, and that's a good thing. That means we've got the odds really stacked in our favor. And as you can see, and this was about, I'd say almost a month ago, we had the buy signal. As long as it stays under these blue dots, stay in the trade. You're safe. The blue dots, as you can see, block the prices from going lower. That's called support. Hit it here, hit it there, hit it here. Again, if you missed the beginning of the trade, those are great places to get in. These are excellent places to get into the trade when the prices pull back down to the blue dots. So we bought it over here. Option traders, or you could have bought shares, that's fine too. We bought it over here at $20 and finally got out of it at 26.5. That's a big time winner in a couple of weeks, especially if you got a call option on that one. That's real money. This is called the no trade zone, just like over here. Why? Because you got red dots above, which is a sell signal on the 130-minute chart, and you've got a buy signal on the daily. They're each pulling in each direction, kind of like a tug of war. That's why the market's been so crazy this week because of the election coming up. You got buyers and sellers, everybody pulling in different directions, and you get kind of a wacky week, which I would expect it to be the next week. Not necessarily bad, just weird. Maybe a little difficult to predict, but so far it's been 2 great days, 2 huge winning days. And what I really want to show this year is because we got a brand new buy signal that just came in today, right at the last couple hours of the day. So 28.45, and if it pulls back, let's say tomorrow or the next day, that's even better. I mean, if it pulls back closer to 26.82, which is where there's a strong wall of support, that would be even better if it pulls back. I hope it does. Over the next day, let's say tomorrow, that'd be even a better place to get in because it'd be a lower price. We obviously want to buy as best price possible, which would mean the lowest price possible. So we're on a buy signal now, and like I say, if it pulls back, great. That'd be even better over the next day or two. So good stuff right here. Just wanted to bring this up. Here's one you can kind of paper trade or take a look at, and kind of maybe do a practice trade, something to take a look at. Again, NEO, NIO, 130-minute daily combination new buy signal today. So after a huge winning trade about a month ago, which was the only trade we had on this, we stayed in this one for almost a month. Usually a swing trade, we're in it just maybe a week or two, but hey, if it keeps on going higher, or more importantly, if it's above the blue dots, stay in the trade. You're safe. Got a nice wall of protection under the price. That's what the dots do. The dots are the most important thing on the chart because they give us the short-term direction. So if you have the blue dots under the price and you also have the blue arrows, meaning you're on a daily and a 130-minute buy signal, oof, that's sweet. Stay in it. You're going to make some money. Okay, now let's jump in and take a look at the scalp chart. The trend chart is a little bit different. It's the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute combination. It's for people who like to stay in trades a little bit longer. Yesterday was a 300-point profit day. It's hard to believe, but it is what it is. Losing days come about too. I can guarantee you that. So I don't mislead anybody because anybody do that to me. I'm not going to do that to somebody else. It's a huge winning day. One of the biggest of the year yesterday. It was just that fantastic using the Able trend signals on the trend trading chart. The scalp chart was a big winning too. But the scalp chart is a little bit more for lower risk traders who like to get in and out very quickly and cannot handle the drawdowns during the day. Because if you trade the trend trading chart, again, $6,000 day yesterday. That doesn't mean, everybody can handle that because you got to stay in the trades if the prices stay above the blue dots, as well as if they're, below the red dots. That means you're going to stay short. So, and you're not going to nail everything perfect either, but still, overall, it was, obviously one of the best days of the year. That good. I mean, a very serious disciplined able trend trader could have made their 1 year license in one day yesterday. Just one day. It was that good. Actually, a lifetime license could have been made in one day for a disciplined trader. But then you get a day like today, which was okay, not bad, but you just don't get many days like that. So that's the point I'm trying to make. You got to stick with it, because every day isn't going to be like that. I mean, nobody has control over the price action. Some days it's just kind of choppy, but that's why we have the no trade zones, which keep us out of the market. That's the beauty of the Able trend with the two time frames together in one chart, unless they both agree no trade. So for a little bit lower risk, maybe somebody starting just wanting to get started. We have a lot of new people in the room here today. I suggest the scalp chart. We always like NQ because it's by far the smoothest chart to trade. It's fast, which is good, but it's fast. If it's too fast for you, trade the Russell. ES, the S&P Mini, that's a really choppy chart, most days. But this scalp chart's nailing, and we're hitting 70%. 7 out of every 10 are winners. And the 3 losers out of 10 are limited losses. So that's the nice part about it. We don't get beat up on the losses, and we're just going for 5 points. That's what we like to use, or what scalping means, in and out in minutes. Literally minutes, sometimes less than a minute. It's just going for small profits. So the shorter, if you're only in the market a minute or two, obviously that's extremely low risk because you're hardly in the market. You're not in it long enough for anything, terrible to happen most times. So, the least amount of time in the market, obviously the least amount of risk. So on today's chart, we like to give it the first 5 or 10 minutes just to kind of settle down, even though we had some good trades in the beginning in those first 5 or 10 minutes. We like to give it 5 or 10 minutes, just give the market a little chance. And the scalp chart is a very simple chart. Every time the price hits the blue dot, like right here, and closes above the blue dot, that's a trade. We simply hit the buy market button. We've got a bracket order in automatically that takes us out after 5 points. And every time you get 5 points, that's $100 on NQ. Just one normal contract. That's all you have to. That's all you have to trade. Okay. First, so no trade there. Obviously, didn't hit the blue dot. No trade there. There's the first trade of the day. Closes above it. Perfect. 1 minute later, you got your 5 points. In fact, it went up 20 points, but I'm not counting that. I'm just counting 5 points. Now, even though the Able trend signaled 20 points, we only taken 5. Just automatically, every time we hit for $100. So Now, 1-for-1 first traded dot. There's the next time, hits the blue dot, closes above it, 5 points. Hits the blue dot, closes above it, another one at 5 points. Hits the blue dot, closes above it, 5 in a row. Hits the blue dot, closes above it. 1 minute later, you got your $100, 5 points. Hits the blue dot, closes above it. 1 minute later, you got your $100 again. 8 in a row, first trade. It was a good start. Okay. This over here, these bars don't touch the blue dot. Nothing to do. Just be patient. This closes, hits the blue dot, closes under it. No trade. Hits the blue dot, closes above it. I didn't see this one live. If it went higher right away, you got your 5 points. But I'm going to count that as a loss because it could have went down first and then eventually closed above. So let's just call that one a loss. So, 8 and 1 after the first 10 minutes of trading, that's plus 700. So that's a pretty good start for the day. That's just trading one contract, not 5 or 10 like some clients do, just one lot. Can't trade less than one. There's no number less than one lot. So good start, first 10, 15 minutes today, and we're plus 700. Stop goes 2 points below the blue dot, by the way. 2 points under the small blue support dot, which blocks the price from going lower. So excellent start, okay? Now, if it hits the red dot, we go short. So what about this one? Well, yeah, that would have been a winner, but not close enough. It's got to be within 1 point. Preferably touch it. If you want to be real strict about it, perfectly fine. Just wait till it touches it. But if it's within 1 point, we're not going to get a magnifying glass out and get crazy. If it's a half a point, 3/4, okay, fine. We'll settle for that. Okay. 3 minute sell signal. You got the big red dot, means we're going lower. That's another scalp trade right there. 5 minutes later, it went down 30 points, which is $600. I'm only counting $100. 5 points, winner. So good start here. First 10 trade, first 9 got 8 winners, and there's the next time it hits a red or blue dot or red or blue arrow. And the arrows, by the way, are even better trades because the arrows are 3 minute buy signal, the blue dots, 3 minutes, the blue arrows. The red arrows is the 3 minute sell signal. The dots are the 1 minute. Okay, dots are 1 minute, arrows are 3 minute. Red means sell, blue means buy. Can't get easier than that. That's about as simple as any. That's first grade level. Okay, hits the red dot, closes under it. 1 minute later, another winner. So the first 10 trades, we had 9 winners. The average is 7. So it was a good start today. Hits the red dot, closes under it. 1 minute later, another $100. This one closes just a tick above the red dot, so we're not going to take it. So first 11 trades, we had 9 winners. How about first 12 trades, we had 11 winners. Hits the top of the red arrow, closes under it. You know how I love those arrow trades. And this one, you might not have gotten it. This was exactly 5 points. So this one moves so fast. I'm not going to count that yet. This one, we actually, all these trades, by the way, we were in less than 1 minute. That's how low risk it is. Less than 1 minute. This one, we had to stay in 5 minutes before we got our 5 points. Another $100. First 12 trades, 11 winners, plus $1,000 for every one contract you trade after only 1 hour, the first hour of today. I'll put that up against anybody else's trading. I'd be real confident that this would be as good as anybody's ever seen. And I've had so many people tell me that, hundreds. Okay, there's the big blue dot. You've got the blue arrow at the close of that bar, the open of the neck bar. That's another valid scalp trade. 1 minute later, another winner. So we're 12 and 1 after 13. Not going to go through the whole day, but you get the picture. Here's the next trade. The next time it hits a blue dot or red dot or blue or red arrow, right there, it's the blue dot. I had to be patient. I wait 10 minutes for the next trade. Closes above it. I don't know if this one, again, it could have went down first and then shot up. If it did, you lost. Minus 2 points. We lost 2 points. We lost 5 points because we put the stop loss 2. It's actually only 4, but I call it 5 because we put the stop loss 2 points below. Okay, There's the next trade, clearly hits the blue dot, closes above it. 1 minute later, winner. Now we're 12 and 2 out of 14. There's the next trade, hits the blue dot, closes above it. 2 minutes later, winner. You get the picture. I mean, it was just like unbelievable today. And yesterday was the same. It's been this way for 2 months since we started this chart. Hits the blue dot, there's the next trade, closes above it. 2 minutes later, there's our 5 points winner. Never went under the blue dot, so we never got stopped out. So the first 15 trades, we had 12 winners. It's unbelievable. Next trade, this is not a trade because it closes under the blue dot. Hits the blue arrow, 1 minute later, winner. 13 and 3 out of the first 16 trades. That's pretty good stuff. That's plus 1,200 in the first 90 minutes of trading, and it was just like that all day long, just banging them out. I'm glad to help, and everybody who's on a trial, I'll gladly do a live 15-minute one-on-one trading session for you when you get the trial. Obviously, the sooner you want to do it, because then you'll only get one 30-day trial, and you'll have the whole 30 minutes to the whole 30 days to know the right way to trade. I can show you more in 15 minutes together than you can watch and you can do on your own the whole month. So willing to do that, glad to help, and everybody is gets that one-on-one trading session when you're on your trial. So glad to help in every way I can. All right, Michael says everything sound is good. Thanks, Michael. Stephen, is RTY also 7 trades out of NQ? I would say it is. I just don't watch it that closely. I literally watch this NQ chart every minute of the day. But after I review it, yeah, it's pretty close. Yes, I'm going to say yes on that. But you check it out and see yourself. See what you think. Rick G, if this candle goes past the dot and hits the arrow, is it okay to take the trade when it hits the arrow? Absolutely, Rick. The arrows are the best trades. Skip, big help is VIX at 33. Yes, sir. VIX at 33 is a big help. Loving that VIX is over 20, especially when it's over 30. That means we're going to get a lot of movement, and that means we have a great chance. Yep. Yes, sir, Rick. Yep. Either way. Is it okay to take the trade when it hits the arrow and closes either up or down? If it hits a blue arrow, blue is buy, red is sell. So it has to hit the blue arrow to buy, and it has to hit a red arrow to sell. Nothing else counts. So, like I said, the one-on-one trading session, there's nothing more important than that. I want everybody to get their money's worth out of the trial, just as I would. You only get one trial, but this is the perfect time of the year to try it because this is the lowest price of the year. We only do the sale once a year. 15% off the 1-year license, 20% off the permanent lifetime license. And then there's not only is it not only going to go back to normal on January 1st, it's then going to go 5% higher because there's a price increase on January 1st, I was told. So good stuff. Anything I can do to help, that's what I'm here for. I hope this was helpful for you. Rick said he was on the trial. He started the trial on Friday, and he made 500 on his first trade. Great job, Rick. Well done, my friend. Ryan, as the UK market is open 510 minutes a day, should I use 170 time frame? I'm not sure what you mean by the UK market is 510. I mean, if you're trading the US market, then it would be it's 590 minutes. If you're saying your UK market is 510, yes, use 100. Yeah, always a 3-to-1 ratio. Yeah, if you're just trading your UK market, yes, sir. And by the way, the 130-minute daily chart is only for trading stocks. Stocks only, not futures, not Forex. Stocks only. Good stuff. Great. Yesterday and today, great week. How do you add RTY to Ablesys? Just click, just start typing the same way you change any other signal. Uma, just type RTY whatever your symbol is, whatever broker you use. If you use Infinity, it's RTYZ0. I don't know what broker you use, but just start typing the symbol on the chart. And when the box pops up, you click one frame. No monthly payments, Rick, never have, never will be. It's it's either a 1 year or a lifetime license. Fortunately enough, yesterday was a good enough day where, clients made that in 1 day and now have the software can do that, for a lifetime. We'll have the able trend signals, but it's one or the other, 1 year or permanent. And this is the lowest, by far, the lowest price of the year, with the 15% off the 1 year and 20% off the permanent before the big increase. And that's good until the end of the year. Infinity, so that would be RTYZ0. Yes, I hope that helps. Good stuff. I'm here to help. Let me know how it's going. Anything I can do for you, stick with it. You got to be patient. Got to be disciplined. That's the most important thing. It's not for everybody, trading. Just trading in general. It's just not for everybody. You have to be very patient, very disciplined. That's not for everybody, and that's fine. That's why I showed you the swing trading stock chart. You don't have to be in front of it all day long. Better yet, use a daily, weekly chart. You only have to check it once a day in the evening. Can't beat that, right? Once a day in the evening. It's for longer term stock trading. Works perfectly fine. Abletrend doesn't care. It works the same for all markets, as well as all time frames. I'm just showing you, not wasting anybody's time, because nobody likes their time wasted. What works best if you're a day trader or a swing trader. But you can experiment on your own, other time frames, other markets, if you that's what you like. And I'm here to help. So feel free to bounce that off of me. I'm Ron C. at Ablesys.com. Rick, you trade off the Infinity Dome or whatever TD Ameritrade, whatever you're using. Just put it on top of this chart, like put it on the left half of the chart. So this way your dome is right on top of the chart. So it's almost like having everything right in one screen, one monitor is all needed. You have everything all in one chart right here. You put it on the left half of the chart because the right half is obviously the new information coming in, the new signals coming in. That's all you need to do. So yeah, that'll work great. All right, everyone. Thanks for being here. More importantly than trading and everything else, just be safe.